In this video, I'll share the raw reality of making 100K a month. I have done so for more than 8 months and also more than 100K a month. I will actually show you my team, show you the office where we work, because my company is not like digital nomads online. Nobody meets everybody just like online, working remote from all over the world. This is not the case for me, okay? Not the case for me. We have like a real team in person, and I'm gonna share how it looks. And then I'm gonna talk about what it takes to actually do it and the reality of it. By the way, hi, my name is Nick, and I have a team where we help coaches, consultants, experts scale their business to multiple 6 figures. And now let's get to the video. Cash is the oxygen for any business, and for our business, here is where cash is being produced, because here our closers are working. So you can see this guy, he's a great closer, closing Latvian clients. This guy closing our English clients. His name is Tommy, closing deals, being sharp. You know, he has the best setup, you know, like good microphone and everything here. So here we have the closers, and this is their whole department. And then we have Rice, who's a golf guy. He had, like, you can see, golf trophies, right? Pretty cool, right? And yeah, so this is where we're actually closing deals. This is how it looks. You can see he has like 3 monitors, because, you know, one is not enough. You need to have 3 monitors to be productive, you know. One is not enough. And then here we have, this is a whole department where we're calling leads and booking appointments. So we have an outbound sales team, and we're calling the leads. So here we have some statistics, so we can see like how many calls are booked today. Like, for example, right now it's already like 15 calls booked. We can see like what's their talk time, how many outbound calls, who's active, who's not, how many meetings have happened today, how many meetings are booked. So this is pretty cool. And this guy, his name is Daris. He has the coolest table, you know. He has like check this out. Check this out. Amazing, right? Amazing. Looks great, right? Okay, let's go forward. And then here we have like one cabinet, like a small room, where people, I guess, work. You can see here. Hello, this is Monica working with the clients, like helping a client. Because some clients, if you're from Latvia, just come to us, we're gonna work with you. Then in this place, we actually do our team meetings, and we do some podcasts here filming, and some content which you're watching right now, we're also filming in there. Here, people eat. Yes, we eat. And this is the place where we actually work with clients. So this is our client session apartment. This is Raul.
That's all.
Alina, Christers. I'm sitting there, you know, I'm sitting there. This is my buddy Kratos, you know, from God of War. So we're like partying together. Okay, so that's how it looks. Okay, let's get back to the video. So now you saw my team. This is how it looks. Some of our team members are maybe sick, on vacation, and now the honest truth on how it is to kind of run this kind of company with, I guess, fairly few, quite a few people. It's not like 2 people or 5 people. It's like more than 15 people, and it does make it complicated. So the thing is, it's hard. It's not easy. Like it's hard. People change, people don't come, people get sick, people take vacations. For example, in our closing team, you can imagine we book like 20 to 40, maybe sometimes 50 calls per day. And let's say 2 of our closers are like sick because people get sick, and we have like 4 or 5 right now. And yeah, like that. Then you need to jump in. There's like a lot of problems immediately, because you need to do sometimes follow up with these people, and it's like limbo. With all of these labor focused consulting or coaching businesses, it's limbo. Like I call it like mumbo jumbo all the time, you know, like mumbo jumbo all the time. So you need to be always sharp. You need to be always showing up, because in my journey right now, I still, we have a working time from 9 to 6, and I still come at 9. I do sometimes leave earlier, or I do sometimes leave later, but I do show up to the 9, because at 9 we have every day a meeting, which is sometimes a team meeting, sometimes just a department meeting. So they do change, and you need to always, as I guess, as the guy who kind of founded this company, you need to always kind of push why we're doing it, why is it important, why is it like cool to be here. And then next thing, you need to push like how we're gonna evolve, what's gonna be the new things, and you need to push innovations or like good things, and you need to try to mitigate the things that suck. Like for example, some nightmare clients who are like, I don't know, like crazy people who pay like 5 pay or 4 pay, like no split payment, and then they think you're like ruined their life when they're like basically don't want to pay and don't want to continue, and they're like you're the fault, and they were like gonna go after you, and like crazy things happen. Or team members sometimes also leave because they want to do a different thing, and they're like, fuck, I need someone to replace them, need to find it, search. That's a pain in the ass. Or what I'm struggling and facing, but it's now getting better, it's that you agree on certain things, but people are not doing those certain things. You need to build these accountabilities and trackings and metrics and data so you can actually see it. That's why every month, basically in my company, I'm like spending at least a half a day in a month, just like thinking, what can we change, what we should do here, how can I track this, how can I measure this? And one of the last things I did was, so we were booking, let's say we got 100 leads, we were booking like 10%, like 10% of leads were getting booked as calls. And I was like, man, that's so low. And I'm like, why do people not book? And nobody can give me an answer. So what we made in our CRM is whenever we move a lead, when we contact them, there's like in a CRM, there's like a data field that needs to be filled out. Like what was the conclusion of the conversation? Like this, for example, the client has e-commerce, can help. The client is already our customers. The client is interested, but I couldn't convince him to have a meeting, or some other things. And then we're like, oh, now we have some data on what's going on with the leads. That's just one example, right? And then there's the good side. So now I have I have 3 departments: setter department, closer department, and client success team department. Those are like the big kind of pillars in our company. And now I have like a team member, like a leader in each of them. And that's great because I can focus on more improving our product, which is the training modules. And not just that, but the quality of the services we're delivering, and what kind of services are we delivering at this point. And maybe it's a little different. We're like writing ad copies, we're writing video scripts, we're creating the visuals for the ads, we're creating funnels for customers, we're helping them to develop their kind of elite offer, how we call it. And we're helping them with strategy, and we're helping them to have their sales script. We're helping them to nail their appointment setting systems, like how they can book more appointments, like all these things. And I'm training my team, my people, so they can be good at the job they're doing. Because I remember this from Cole Gordon, your company is as good as its frontline employees, like the frontline people who are working with forward-facing roles, like contacting the customer. That's like very important. And that's the good side. And the good side is, yeah, you can have a lot of fun. You can have a lot of fun, and it's still stressful, but still it's fun and it's stressful. So it's both those things. And the last thing, the stress is also about the ads, because ads are getting more expensive. And for our business, we're also spending like 10%, sometimes even 20% on our cash collected per month on ads. And it's, that's one of the things that's getting tougher, so that you need to have like a next products in your product suite, so you can have upsells, you can sell a higher ticket backend offer or something like that. That's becoming more and more and more important. And I'm also seeing the role of making these kind of content. So you are building an audience, maybe a relationship with a person. But in our case, this is more working right now as a nurturing thing. Like people know us from ads, then they see our content because we send it in email and WhatsApp, or from a setter, they send it, and that's how we nurture people. And then they could become a client of ours, and we could actually start working with them. So yeah, this was a video all over the place. But I hope you found it interesting. I hope you found it useful, and I hope to see you in the next video. Stay sharp, and I'll see you there.